Hello, it's been a while since I came here and did a video, but I thought the time is now. So, I've been working quite a lot recently with different people about different ways to improve their businesses, all sorts of businesses. Those are online businesses, those are offline businesses, and it's something I've done for a long time, from really 2005 when I started in management consultancy. And the big thing that I really noticed was everyone's always looking for the silver bullet, the magic solution for the thing that's going to fundamentally change their business. But the truth is, it really is the sum of all the small things that we do that has the biggest effect in our businesses. And so I thought I would jump on here and start giving a few of those little tiny things that I do in my business. Hi Greg, lovely to see you here. Jump on and say a few of those things, those tiny little things that I do that have allowed me to make some big shifts in my business. And you might think, really, something that small? And I remember working in a very large central government function and someone saying that to me, why did we need you to come here and tell us that? Sometimes it's the most obvious things that we can't see. Lovely to see you, Ingrida, as well. So I'm going to start today with how I end my day, because how I end my day is the strongest way of knowing how I'm going to start the next day. So something that came up in 2024 for me that I had definitely been overlooking, and definitely got to grips with it sort of through the middle of 2024, was about sleep. So I was one of those people that was cruising through life on very little sleep, and I thought I was all right, but I was just running on pure adrenaline pretty much every single day. So I thought, right, I need to resolve this. Why can't I sleep? I could get to sleep very easily, but I couldn't stay asleep. I would wake up through the night with lots of things buzzing around my head. So the action that I had taken is to plan my day the night before, make sure that any unanswered questions have a resolution or a plan for how I'm going to address them the next day. And that way it helps me to empty my head and essentially switch off from the day, and to know in my heart and my soul that I have planned everything ready for tomorrow. We are ready to go. The best way for me to do that is to literally spend 10 minutes at the end of my day working out anything that is very urgent that I didn't do today that needs to definitely be done tomorrow, where I've got some time and I can kind of slot in some extra pieces of the sort of the more project-based work, and make sure that I'm prioritizing everything in the best way that I can based on the tasks that I need to do in any given day. So getting all of that out of my head means that I can go to sleep and I'm not having those 3 a.m. thoughts of, oh, I must remember to do such and such. So that has been an absolute game changer for me with sleep, which means that I wake up the next day feeling energized and ready to take on the day, whatever it may bring. And something I had found prior to starting to do this was that I would start my day and I would sit down at my computer and I would think to myself, okay, so what shall I do first? Oh gosh, I've got all these different tasks to do. What shall I do? And I'd end up going, you know what, I'm just going to put the washing on first. And procrastination was huge. And by having my day planned out already by the time that I start, means that I don't even need to think what I'm going to do, because it's already there. It's already mapped out. I've prioritized it from the day before. Okay, day's starting, I'm starting with this, and I get on with it. So my procrastination and the time wasted with procrastination has just completely, I won't say completely vanished, but definitely minimized hugely. It's also the subject of a book that I'm writing at the moment, which it has a working title. This might evolve, but the working title is Procrastination and Perfectionism, the Bane of Corporate Success. These two things it's been my experience where they've held me back big time by wanting to go over things until they're perfect. Can't decide what to do first because everything's important. So having that plan before I start the day means I can just launch into the day and get going, and I get through my tasks so much more quickly. I use this in conjunction with time blocking, so I can then really literally don't have to think about what I'm doing, just get in and think about the task, obviously, but not the order in which I'm going to do those tasks. And the other one is about stress, and kind of linked to that is around expectation management. So I have certainly been through a period in time before I started doing what I do now, where everyone was shouting for the thing that they wanted. And when you work with lots of different clients, different people could be all asking for something at the same time. And you're like, I want to give everyone everything, but I don't know which order to do them in. And I don't want to let anybody down, and like huge amounts of stress that caused me personally. When I'm planning like this, it's so much easier to be able to turn to a client and say, I'm going to have your answer for you by lunchtime on Tuesday or by close of play on Wednesday. Because I've got it all mapped out, I can be really clear as to when I'm going to do things, how I'm going to do things, and to make sure that I'm managing expectations in terms of what I can do and I can't do, which has lifted a lot of stress off my shoulders. So it may seem like a small thing, just literally planning out your day, but the impact of it can be huge, both personally and for your productivity and the performance of your business and the relationship that you have with your clients as well. So I'd love to know in the comments if you've tried this, if you do it, if you're going to try it, and to let me know what your thoughts are and how it works for you. I'll be back soon with some more little hints and tips to help you really progress and change your business and to become unapologetically you in your life. Take care. Bye.